Hey everyone, welcome to table tip number 7. This one's going to be on the Shepherd's Brief Check. Shepherd's Brief Check does exactly what the name implies. It cites checks in your brief in or other writing assignments. Shepherd's Brief Check extracts the citations and quotations from your document and creates a report that contains not only Shepherd's report for each citation, but also quotation validation reports. The Brief Check service allows you to check multiple citations and quotations at once, saving you valuable time in validating your cites and quotes. To access Shepherd's Brief Check, use the Lexis Advanced Research drop-down menu located in the top left of your screen. To access Shepherd's Brief Check, this uses menus to select Shepherd's Brief Check. You will now upload an electronic copy of a paper assignment. And I am uploading a brief from Bush v. Gore. Now you're going to select Sound Upload. After your document has been processed, you can select all the options for how you would like the Shepherd's Brief Check to analyze your document. Shepherd's Brief Check will shepherdize all the citations within the document, check the quotations in your document, get all the documents cited, and check all your citations for you. On the Shepherd's tab, you can select what type of Shepherd's report you would like to retrieve. For a quick validation check, I would recommend selecting the citing decisions. This would enable you to quickly validate all the citations within your document. This is something that you should do before you turn in any assignment to a professor or a supervising attorney to ensure that all the authority is good law. On the Quote Check tab, you can select the context around your quote. This will show you if there's any discrepancies between the quote in your document and the quote in the original source. To help give you quote context, I would suggest selecting a paragraph of the quote, as I've done here. On the Document tab, the Get Document tab, you can select to retrieve the full text and/or case summaries of the cited documents. While you probably don't need to use this for future on your own writing assignments, if you are preparing for oral arguments or retrieve an electronic copy of your opponent's brief, you could use Shepherd's Brief Check to quickly get all the documents cited in your opponent's brief so you can read through that authority and prepare counter arguments. The Citation Content Report will check all the citations within your document to ensure they match citations available through Shepherd's. This will allow you to quickly see if you've incorrectly cited to a case or statute. Which, by clicking Next, this will demonstrate it'll take you to the actual document for you to see how to do it. Now going back to previous, we're going to go now under the general settings. You can select which types of content to include in your report. I would recommend leaving all of these selected to account for all the sources you cited within your writing. Now we're going to go and click Next, Review Quotations. Under Step 3, this is where you're going to review your quotations. You can select quote citations to attach specific quotes. Now under Step 4, you will review your citations. You will see a red X next to any citations which are not recognized. Then you can view the citations, the pages where the citations were located, and the types of reports that will be run. And finally, under Step 4, you will select, excuse me, it was correct, it was Step 5. And finally, under Step 5, you'll be able to select your delivery option. You can select print, download, or email, or add the document to a folder. I would recommend adding the report to a folder, and you can do this by clicking on Add Folder. and select folder. I'm going to create a new folder. And I'm going to hit save. After a few minutes, depending on the length of your document, you'll find that the report has been delivered to that folder. Now, while it's delivering, I'm going to show you how to access the actual folders tab on your Lexis Advance homepage. You can go there by clicking on here. And these are all the cases that I've put into this particular folder. Of course, you could always modify your folders to whatever you may want it to be. You can always delete, you can always change, you can always essentially just do whatever it may be that you want to do. But I've just put everything underneath my new folder. So now, once I have the brief check report, it appears, because it has been delivered per the delivery complete notification, you can click on the actual brief, and this will take you to, should take you to the report within the actual folder. Within the report, you're going to find a cover page, a Shepherd's Brief Check Summary Report, that contains at-a-glance view of all your citations and their corresponding Shepherd signals, the individual Shepherd's report, the citation content report that shows any differences between your citation and the citation found within Shepherd's, and the quote check report that shows your quote. In the retrieved quote from the original source, bolding any discrepancies in the text and/or citation. Then it also provides the excerpt of an original source that you can verify the quotation. This makes cite checking your document a breeze. Excuse me. Now you have it. This is the Shepherd's Brief Check Report. Table tip number 7. As always, what you're going to need to do to get your table tip points is to come back to the forum page and fill out your information and answer the question that's attached to it. And then, of course, always make sure you're putting your school information in, and then we'd process the table tips as accordingly. Hope you have a great day. See you soon.